The battle begins.
Ooh. Aramis gets his roll cancelled. Nice Stormhammer, but with the razors coming, Aramis has survived, has he? One more hit. Not coming from Nigma. GH and Kuro still chasing forward towards Shad, towards Aramis. And another roll away. And this means Storm gets full control of that first wave in the mid lane. Range creep there coming for him with the Remnant. Cures 2 CS at the same time. So lanes as they stand, Enigma Clockwork bottom. And Vengeful Spirit is making a walk towards mid. MC. He sure is. Celery stealing some Eidolons, though. Taking one of the first ones, the prime Eidolons, and having them split. Shadow Fiend is... Jeez, that's a lot of stacks. Aramis rolling into Kuro up at top. And this Vengeful Spirit trying to stop the wave drag back, but pretty difficult job to succeed at. Yeah. Boom in the mid lane, even in farm with a Shadow Fiend. Try and get some denies under that tower. And his lanings from both teams very aggressive. Like bottom lane, Radiant's under the Dire tier 1, trying to farm up and pressure mind controls Enigma. GH is blocking camps to make sure Celery doesn't have free access to those creeps. And then top lane, it's been pushed all the way to Radiant tier 1. No pull camp for Kuro. And they're trying to roll towards Miracle, missing out on the stun. Does wander out of the Bloodright as well. Vortex. And the kickback. Well, he kicks the stone to slow him down. I think it might have been worth going for the actual kickback on the Shadow Fiend. They miss uphill, and the Fairy Fire's there. They don't get the takedown. I think a misplay from Aramis potentially, and they turn with a raise and a hits, and first blood. It's actually Boom. Boom killed Wee. Now he wants another one. A bonus kill on Kuroky. One more hit. He's going to get it under the tower. There we go with the overcharge. Overload, in fact. After that Remnant. Nice, says Aramis, as he trades his life for 2 on the Storm.
Glorious thanks.
Yeah. He does. They picked it out.
Stupendous!
Yeah, and Storm's like natural movement is to push out their mid wave and then go back to those 3 jungle camps from the mid lane. So that ward should be able to see him doing exactly that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I find it interesting that Aramis decided to go for the boulder kick. A boulder smash to slow down the Shadow Fiend. Maybe thought that he wasn't quite in position for the kickback of the hero itself. But he'll be lurking around mid lane regardless, trying to, again, aim towards Wee. Shut down the SF, and GH does rotate in to try and bodyguard, to try and catch him out. They've got Enchant, dispels the DD. It's the Shadow Fiend in trouble. Vortex drag him back in, and this Aramis Earth Spirit, right place, right time with the Enchantress to help out. Clockwork wanders back towards the tier 1, and Shadow Fiend 2 deaths in a row. Not looking hot for Weeha.
Structures are fortified.
Good roll. And the kick. They're trying to actually chip away at Kuroky. Mystic Snake dealt with by the magic stick. And bounty runes spawning up 5 minutes in as mind control removed, and GH chasing Shad, but they've got a centaur with a stomp in a second's time. Shad gonna give him the runaround now and back on the tower, or the tower aggro. He gets it off, but not in time. GH sprinting away from Celery as they do chain him up, stun him with a magic missile. Centaur stomp is still ready. He's trying. Oh, they get the Malefice on him. And maybe GH dies. Centaur Stomp is going to take another 2 hits from now, and they smoke under the creep so they don't have any more vision. Oh, he sure is. Ball lightning, he's hit level 6, and they're trying to raise him, but we just can't get the job done. Kuroky was here, but doesn't have mana for stun or anything, so no way he could save him. And again, another kill on the Shadow Fiend, a Storm Spirit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Storm. Yep. Level 7. Level 7 Storm with Arcane Rune. Look at Aramis, he's hunting for it. Where are you, buddy? Where's that Shadow Fiend? Come here. They're pinging out saying he has to come back to lane sometime. 3 heroes still, all circling. Sharks tasting blood in the water as we. He's got a couple of wounds on him, and they do spot him. Radiant Observer Ward sees a raise happen in that large camp. Aramis can get the roll, Storm can follow through with it. And that's when Nigma bringing both Clockwork and the Vengeful Spirit in towards mid lane. Storm with about 700 HP. All lining away to dodge the stun. Very nicely done. And now it does seem, for a moment at least, Nigma have a bit of calm, a bit of peace and quiet for Wee's Shadow Fiend. Boom. On to GH. Does have the Vortex as well. Doesn't want to use it. Just get that ball lightning going. A mega kill streak now for your Storm Spirit. And like you were saying, this top lane where Bloodseeker's been left alone, the surprise rotation from Aramis gets on top of the Medusa, but it's just forcing her out of lane. Not really getting a kill, but they see the SF. They want Weeha real bad. We cancelled his CP. Yo. We cancelled his CP. Oh my god, no. That is painful for him. He's dead. He tries to Requiem, but he's dead. So what? He tried to TP bottom, then he cancelled it. And he's stuck up in that jungle. So both the spirits were able to find him. Regen rune, Kuroky, deny it. Yes, buddy. You did something. And Kuroky's dying mid lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, 4 deaths, 8 minutes in. He's still level 6. Bottom tier 1's fallen. Enigma's coming down here to try and soak up some of the farm that's been left for him, and Wee's like, guys, give me something, please. Everybody in the triangle. Well, Shadow Fiend finds a shovel. Oh, another soul for his collection. A Kobold soul. Miracle Medusa. Top net worth on Enigma side. Double Wraith Band heading into Manta.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
on the Nigma side. And maybe in the grave, Aramis and Boom yet again. This long-range initiation from the two spirits pairing up beautifully. There just doesn't seem to be a way for Nigma to react.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
All the towers are falling though. Bottom tier 1, top tier 1, mid tier 1, all dropping. Cheap and easy money going to the pockets of Viking as they jump mind control. Nice silence as well. Made sure there was no black hole play by MC. And again, the two spirits.
Radiant's
Storm and Earth
is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and you don't need a turnaround item, right? You don't need, you know, that race to Orchid is very usually looks like it's going to have to be we. And even mind control is soaking up all the bottom lane farm, and top lane not really safe for anybody of Nigma right now. So 3 heroes down bottom. Who is it? Bloodseeker and Storm spotted. Rod of Asos from Toby with a rupture. Yeah. They got him. And now maybe the Medusa as well. They see Miracle diving in with a nice roll, silence and stun. In with the Blood Right we go. Miracle gets the stun gaze off and the swap back. And Kuro saves the day. Viking, though, take control of this jungle and make sure that the Ancient stacks not completely taken out by Nigma. They've also spotted Wii with the Blood Right. Rod of Atos there from Toby again. And, well, Shadow Fiend just doesn't stand a chance, does he? Oh. Requiem. Yeah, nearly had it. He'll be full mana again in no time anyway. Clarities are running. 6k lead at 13 minutes. Viking running away with this one. Taking out the Ancients, which had been so delicately stacked up by the Dire team for their Medusa. Who doesn't... has Yasha, but doesn't have anywhere near enough money to get to that Manta. What's Sven got? I feel like I've ignored Sven the whole time. It's just been Storm. Just been Storm and Earth Spirit.
Radiant are
1-1-1. Midas into Echo Saber. And then Aghanim's queued up.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Doesn't even want to think about BKB. Oh, SF. I mean, how much money is that now? 1,900 until Yule Scepter? And even then, that's only a part of the build. You need Yules and Blink and BKB to even... Oh, look at that. Atos into Blood Right. Again, they find the Shadow Fiend. Immediately down to half HP, and the Storm zipping in with a Vortex to cancel the TP, and boom, finds yet another one. Taking down the Shadow Fiend for the 6th time this game. But a black hole maybe now. Mind control. He needs to get it done. But it's cancelled immediately. The Sarge comes. Aramis with a gorgeous play. The Storm still does die, though. The pushback from the Cogs. Now the Stone Gaze onto Toby. The swap back in. And Nigma hold their high ground. Big kill on the Storm. 557 gold. And maybe another one here. A bonus kill onto Toby. He's tanky, but he's swapped back in yet again by Kuro.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Storm's coming in. Miracle gets tagged by the Veil, and the Storm's magic damage is going to come in and shred through Miracle's HP pool and potentially GH, but a good pushback with the Cogs, and even better roll inside the Cogs. TP out, cancelled again by the Vortex, and GH, he was here to save that Medusa, but it wasn't to be. Well, mid lane they get the Atos, Bloodright, Centaur, Stomp, Mind Control, say goodnight, you're done for.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, this is where we need one of those family-style kind of cutaway scenes with Peter Griffin on the ground with a bruised knee just going, for a good 30 seconds, because it is getting painful now. Real painful. Shadow Fiend has your scepter. We've got an item on SF Lacoste.
Earth's bounty.
Dire are scanning.
Swap. Stuns onto Toby. Kuroky's blown up, and it looks like the Bloodseeker turns with a rupture. Stormhammer from Shad, but the yours is up in the air with a wee Requiem. They are going to try and get the Stone Gaze, but it's a reverse combo. Not really paying off, and now they roll in with a 3-man Magnetize. Aramis is in with Boom, finally Mind Control. Wee turns with Razors. Shad does fall, and Miracle standing his ground. The Medusa's doing some decent work here. Viking can't battle up against Miracle, and Celery nearly dropping to the Snake, which flies across the map. GH, yeah, you're right, snipes out the Enchantress, and Nigma actually battled back in a decent manner.
Rock it on.
They found GH. Good swap again by Kuro, though, and Storm Spirit will be able to walk off. A little bit of damage coming forward. Toby with a Bloodright Atos. Doesn't go for it. Medusa starting to become a problem. Yule's onto Aramis now as the raises from Shadow Fiend. Not quite comboing up to finish him off, but a hook shot in. Does find a catch on the Celery. Sven can't stick around. The full staff out. Celery bailing away. And they're up to GH, cancelling the TP. And a bit more damage from Sven's little double tap there will secure it. While the buyback from Aramis, he's rolling in deep, but he's being stunned up. Caught by the magic missile inside the Midnight Pulse, and Aramis is fed away. We are, though, found by the Storm Spirit as they do get a Stormhammer, catching out that Enigma, the black hole there. Solo onto Sven. 3 heroes surrounding him, and Shad has no backup. Yes, you do take down Wee, but you're losing the rest of your team. Finally, Sven is able to turn around, but the Mac from Mind Control, healing back up his squad, and Medusa still here in the midst of battle, standing and fighting, finding a lot of damage onto Boom, burning through his mana, but they've got to contend with a Bloodseeker as well. Boom, with the blood right in the vortex, still tag on to Miracle, but they can't finish him off. Miracle's too tanky. And the regen is actually going to go to Miracle.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gross.
Yeah, no item progression since the Veil he got, I don't know, 4, 5 minutes ago?
Radiant are scanning.
So falling back a little bit as Sven realizing he does need that BKB. Cogs, magic missile, and of course the magic damage coming out from Mind Control. Really becoming a problem. Medusa with a triple item drop. What do we get there? Philosopher's Stone? Pupil's Gift, Ring of Aquila, Vampire Fangs. Viking so far are only getting an Imp's Claw. And finally, after what feels like an era of waiting, Viking are back in the Roshan pit, only to be immediately scouted by GH.
That's exact.
Well, he's going to walk in there, and they know there's no black hole for the hookshot. Who have they found? It's the backline. Celery's blown up. With no buyback on Enchantress, Viking, they can't finish the job. This might allow Nigma to walk into the pit and do Roshan themselves. Roll in, hello, magnetize with a veil, and the Storm Spirit zips in onto Mind Control, trying to blow up the Enigma before any mech or heals, but he gets it off in time. The Requiem, it does fly out and kills off Toby. Sven trapped in the cogs, but slices through GH, while Miracle, yet again, this this last bastion of defense.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
So, maybe this is a stupid question, Lacoste, but why can't they kill the Medusa?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
She doesn't care about Rupture.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Speaking of we, do you think he's laughing now? What was it, from 0-8 to 3-8 now? Ewell's BKB. Looking not awful anymore for the Shadow Fiend. Focus me more. Waste all on me. And now what? My Medusa's ready. Smoke up from Nigma now as well.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Look at Miracle.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Storm. Boom is battling GH, but the rest of the squad is kind of coming in. They've got the stun. Boom is actually dead. Stormhammer lands on Mind Control. Boom's got nothing left. Okay. Now Sven. Well, he swapped back. Mind Control. They've got a BKB black hole. Well, Sven's caught up in this now, isn't he? Medusa's coming in to try and get a bit of damage forward. Shad turns and does whack down my... Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't get the final touch. Mind Control walks away, and Miracle's going to shred through Shad. Oh, shit! Shad's dead! Toby and Celery, they've got to run. GH, and you are spot on, Lacoste. They are in full control of this game. Medusa.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Wow.
Elemental gold.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Deary me. BKB for Nigma coming. Not even bothering with Blink Dagger. And Storm Spirit, he was up to like 19 or 20 Bloodstone charges, now down to 16. And Nigma
Radiant's middle tower
out on this Radiant side of the map, while Viking have no way to actually start these fights. And that was the two early charges of Sven's BKB. Now he's down to 8 seconds now. He's not actually been able to utilize them too effectively.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, what's going to happen mid lane? There's an Invis SF with BKB Requiem onto the Storm. He BKBs himself to cancel Requiem. Now onto the Medusa. But damage, like you've been saying, is kind of lacking. Medusa just doesn't give a damn. Turns, stands her ground,
middle tower
does a little wave, says hello there, boys. What are you up to? You having a good weekend? Yeah? You doing all right? Viking just have to run away.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It does get tapped by the overclocking stun. And these hook shots are going to come flying thick and fast, and now Viking, they've got to find sneaky little spots on the map to weasel themselves a little more farm and a little more room to breathe. Storm cutting wave, bottom lane being pushed by Aramis and Shad.
Has fallen. Dire's structures.
And Medusa just planting herself in this Radiant Triangle, continuing to farm freely. And they can also move towards the tier 2 up there as that final key objective to unlock the base.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. Like, maybe if they had a Halberd on Bloodseeker, or, you know, Sven did a little departure from the normal item build and went Halberd on Sven or something, then they would have something to deal with this Medusa. But Storm, he has to come in and ball lightning the creeps. They have to clear these waves.
Is under attack.
A move. He's literally just A moving into the base.
Top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Oh, baby. That has been one of the weirdest turnarounds of a game I've seen, and it is just all honest Miracle Medusa. That fourth pick Medusa with the Vengeful Spirit, the bait and switch with the Shadow Fiend early on in that draft. And now he's scaling, you know, he's 12k now worth. 8 deaths mean nothing at this point. And the thing is, right, there were eight early deaths, right? There were 8 deaths in the first, 18, 19 minutes, and now he hasn't died for a while. They'll find Celery. It's an enchantress. She's just out here warding, making a bit of space.
Rock it on.
Toby, run. You can't stay there. In the bottom jungle, though, we're at the outpost. They've got to Yules up on the Storm. Requiem coming, but BKB's there from Boom, of course. GH does drop here to Aramis and Boom. We going for the TP home. In the meanwhile, though, Medusa's found some tasty targets. Toby is a treat back in the left-hand side of that jungle.
Earth spout!
Stupendous!
It's just late.
Elemental gold.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
All right, it's lane number 2 time. It's repair kit, doesn't matter.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I'm over here.
Yeah. Okay, they initiate on the Medusa. They've burned through pretty much all of her mana. She throws a Mystic Snake and she seems all right. Stormhammer's there, and Viking, well, what's next? Looks like they're getting a bit of a taste of their own medicine.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Coming in.
And a smoke.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, coming back to the first Rosh attempt, the fact that Viking poked their head in 2 or 3 times and they just didn't have the damage to actually kill off Roshan, and they kept trying it. We're going to see a bit of deja vu now as the hookshot initiation from GH, overclock and hookshot again, trying to come out as the rest of Nigma surrounding Boom, and as the Shadow Fiend heals BKB, focusing on the Toby, double raise, take him out with Miracle getting the kill. Buyback from the Bloodseeker.
Spirit is true.
That's buyback number 1, and BKBs, they are starting to wear out very quickly.
Rock it on.
Medusa just plonks herself in the Roach Pit. Dark Troll's there to say hello. And a Daedalus for Miracle now, you called it. No need to go Rapier.
Radiant's middle
Got him. All Stone Gaze to secure the Roshan. Storm zips in. BKB from Boom, but it doesn't help too much, and he is just annihilated by the Daedalus hits of Miracle. Cheese and Age is picked up now as Boom flies back. Blood right by the black hole. Onto the 2 of them. Shad caught inside it, and Nigma, they've done it. The comeback has been mounted successfully. Boom zips in, but he can't do a damn thing. A 5-man wipe with double buybacks. And Team Nigma now looking to close out game 2 and tie things up. When was the last time we died? I feel like it legitimately was like 15 minutes ago.
Scratch.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
What do you...
Radiant's middle tower
What
is
do you
under
even
attack.
do? Like, we is just casually
Radiant
hitting barracks
structures
while Miracle's taking tier
Radiant's
4s.
middle barracks are
Oh,
under
Celery, he's walked into the wrong neck of the woods there, hasn't he? They do roll in. Storm finding the Vengeful Spirit, trying to pick her off, but Boom is in trouble. Has to roll back up to the base. The Skadi hit following Aramis. Oh, it takes him down. Long-range artillery from the Medusa, and she's going to go and plant herself on the front lines again as we blinks in with a BKB Requiem. Boom down with no buyback, and that has got to be game. A buyback from Aramis.
Spirit's immortal.
Radiant's ancient is under
Shad, Oof, and... Oh,
Dire
a real difficult one for Viking to understand.